What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I have an interesting video for you today. We're going to be talking about how to beat cheaters in Call of Duty Warzone. Obviously, this has been a significant problem for a long time in Warzone. Hopefully, December 2nd, when we get the new map, when we get Ricochet anti-cheat, this will no longer be such a big issue. But right now, if you have a high KD and you're playing in 1 to 1.3 KD average lobbies, you're probably getting a cheater once every 3 games or so on average, which is pretty crazy. That seems to be about how often I run into them. So yesterday I was playing with Iron. Obviously, Iron was the guy who held the most wins in Warzone for, I don't know, year and a half or so. He's in second now, I believe. He has 5,500 wins. Plays for the win. He does recons sometimes. We didn't really play recons. We basically just played smart and intelligent and made good rotations. We didn't do any recons, but we'd do some bounties. We'd do some scavs. We'd do whatever we needed to do, get position at the final circle, and then win the game. I think we went 7 for 11, the 11 games I played with him, and a couple of those losses were to cheaters, but we also beat like 3 cheaters, and I learned a lot from playing with him, and I wanted to share with you guys everything I learned, the class setup you can use to do that, as well as the strategies. So before we get into that, I want to remind you guys, if you set up automatic payments through PayPal, or if you're a Patreon supporter or something like that, and you're now a subscriber on TrueGameData, so you're directly supporting us through the premium features, remember to go back and cancel those if you want. Obviously, if you want to support in 2 places, that's fine too, but I just wanted to remind people to go back and cancel those, because I would never think to go back and cancel a PayPal subscription. But as always, if you like the content, please consider dropping a subscription, a like, and a comment on the video to help get this video out there to more people and have more eyes on it. Let's jump into it, and we will go over how to beat cheaters in Warzone. All right, so step 0, before you even get in the game with a cheater, you need to have a cheater loadout set up. Basically, the idea behind these loadouts is a riot shield, and either, in this case, I had an amp, which is basically an SMG. The thing is ridiculously good. So you don't even have to have overkill to get a decent SMG. You want to run stuns and thermites, and that's because if you stun a cheater, even if they have, aimbot, their rotational rate of aim is still going to be locked at that same amount. So there are some ways around that. Obviously, there's some cheats that are like magic bullets, where the bullets literally just hit the person no matter where they are on the screen if you pull the trigger. Obviously wouldn't work for that, but you still have a riot shield for people like that. They can't shoot through riot shields. At least I've never seen a cheater that shoots through a riot shield. They might exist, but for the most part, the vast majority of cheaters you run into will not be able to shoot through a riot shield. So basically, if you're playing solo, you want to get this loadout, or you could do an RPG or an AR. If you're playing solo, you probably want an AR, so you probably go overkill instead of restock. Get an AR that you can swap to quickly, and that's going to be for fighting normal teams or normal individuals, not the cheater necessarily. But if you're playing with a squad, you want to coordinate with your squad and make sure everyone has the correct class set up ahead of time. So you're going to want the riot shield, restock, somebody with an amp, and then riot shield, RPG, and make sure they're using restock as well. Get thermite stuns, and then maybe one person with a normal class, so maybe an SMG and a sniper, or just a normal overkill class, just so you have more things to fight regular teams that you have to deal with in the middle after there's a cheater. But yeah, you want to have basically this class set up, and the idea is you can stun them, and as your team is pushing up to the cheater and they can't shoot through the riot shield, so they can't kill you, you can swap off your riot shield and throw the thermite and stick them so fast that they don't have time to react. They won't have time to kill you in between taking off the riot shield and throwing the thermite and pulling your riot shield back out. So that's kind of the logic there, is you can stick the cheater with the thermite, and they'll go down. You can finish them and win the game. Obviously, if there's multiple cheaters, this can get very difficult. But if it's just a single cheater, it's actually extremely, extremely effective, this whole method. So basically, in the game I was playing, I was using PPSH Swiss. Iron had, I believe, riot shield with an AR he picked up off the ground. Jakey had a riot shield and an RPG. And then I don't remember what Sleeper was using. He probably had an AR or something that he picked up off the ground as well. Basically, we set up with claymores and thermites and stuns, and we kind of just rotated smartly throughout and ended up taking out the cheater to win. I'm going to show the gameplay at the end of the video here, but basically the first step, as soon as you know there's a cheater, whether you stay alive or you don't, the idea is get as far away as you can from that cheater on the map. So if you run into a cheater at one side of the map and he kills your entire team, when you come back from Gulag, fly to the other side of the map. And the reason you do that is because that gives you the highest possible chance that cheater's going to die to someone else before you see him or her again. And that's basically the whole idea there, is just get away, regain, get your loadout, get these classes and get ready to fight the cheater. And then because you don't have normal classes, you don't really want to fight the cheater, or you don't really want to fight normal squads either. So if you want to win the game, you pretty much try to determine where the map's going to end, get there and get set up with these classes, because with most of your team having riot shields and things like that, against a normal team, you're probably not going to have a great chance. That is why you might want to sprinkle in one person with regular weapons and also maybe one person with a regular AR and overkill instead of restock. Obviously, restock's important for getting more thermites and stuns throughout the fight with the cheater. But it is nice to have some regular guns in there just so you can take normal teams. But basically, yeah, you just get away from there, regain, and then set up in the final circle. So let's go through and watch the end of this game. You guys can see all the really smart rotations. I learned so much playing with Iron. Always do. It's just good vibes and tons of fun to play with him in general. But let's go through it and show you guys the actual gameplay so you can see kind of how he orchestrated this with claymores and rotations and things at the end of the game. Otherwise, it's super tilting, but this is probably a cheater right there, right?
Okay, it looks like we're going right here.
Let's go. Oh, yeah? Oh, you don't want to take top?
No. There's a nice little spot that we can take bottom, and we should. Oh, yeah, block that.
Yeah, I got it.
Heavy dropping into the AO. Loadout drop heading your way.
Right over here.
Where are we claying?
Oh, I like this.
Every door. There's only 2 ways in.
Okay.
So.
Stun them and then thermite.
Right here.
Going in.
I got double clays on that door.
And yep, right there. I do not have clays. I have thermites for this fool.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine.
Did anybody else have clays or no?
Nope.
Unfortunately, no. I keep forgetting to set it up every single time.
You have
Yeah, I can do it.
right?
I can do it. I can do it.
One other riot shield over on this side with me, and then you got that door.
Oh,
nice.
Jesus. Okay, I can't dupe anymore.
You don't have restock on your.
No, I do. Okay, somebody's got to give me
Yeah, here you go.
Play more back then.
Buy back right outside us.
They just buy
Came
back.
right through.
Come over
Yeah,
here with me,
I'll just
Jakey.
wait.
Come over here with me. Come over here with me.
Oh, I'm right here.
You guys got that side.
This is like a turtle. I'm
And
like.
there's smokes right there too. I'll grab those if we have to move.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's duped. We're vibing.
I'll just sit right here, this little crack. I can just shoot through.
There's a clay here for somebody.
I'll grab it in a sec. All right.
Yeah.
Really, we just need 3 on that backside to make sure that we get it down no matter what.
So you want me to put another on sleepers?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I can double one too, so I just wait.
Okay.
I'll double this side. Or I'll put one over here and then wait, do you have restock or no?
Then no restock. I don't.
Oh.
Gas is moving
Well
in.
then I should have
New
duped
safe
these
zone
to
located.
what? Jakey or somebody?
Here, I can drop it again. It's right here.
Don't pick those stones up.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
gonna.
just
Jakey, do you,
smoke. We're gonna have to go to the other one.
Jakey, do you have restock or not?
I do. Yeah.
Do you want to do clays?
Sure.
You can always pick the thermites back up.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Now we both
Yeah.
got clays. Dope.
I'll do one more and then.
Do we want to move over now or wait?
No. I'm getting the smokes ready. So when we have to move, it'll be duped.
Got some smokes in the oven.
I hate cheaters, guys.
Are you watching that backdoor sleep? You got it.
Yeah, I got this.
If you guys literally just sit there right where you are right now, if someone comes in, they have no chance. Because there's like an inch crack that I'm just looking through that I can shoot through.
I mean, unless the cheater. I guess they're gonna lock onto.
They're
us.
gonna. That's
the
gotta be
wall.
him.
Yeah. He's coming in.
No hits.
Wait, through the wall? You got hit
Yeah,
through
just
the wall?
through the brick wall.
What?
I didn't know that's a thing.
I was literally just sitting up in the corner with a riot shield, and he just. Okay.
He's behind us, I think.
Yeah, might be coming through this way. Yeah, just don't. You can't be elevated at all.
Okay. Just crouch, right? Don't stand up.
Yep. Just pretty
Okay,
much
Roger.
stare straight at the door and wait. Oh, we're in. We're good.
We're vibing.
Sleep. Is there a way to get into zone or no?
Um,
Can we just go through that door and easily get there?
we're in right here in this corner. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, sounds good to me. You ready for it? If anybody peels off to go to that side, it's Tony and Sleep. Get right in front of him. There's a lot of people alive right now.
Oh my god.
There's 21.
We should head for the safe zone.
I think I'm gonna put down my EM2 for Psychov, I guess. Maybe.
They
I
rest
don't know.
again.
How many clusters do we have? Does everyone have a cluster?
I've got a cluster.
I do
yes.
not know. I don't have
Where
any.
did
You
my
have a
cluster go?
precision?
You don't have a cluster either?
I don't have anything.
Somebody called a cluster in earlier,
Yeah,
no?
let's slowly back over to Sleep.
Do I take
You're
a
not gonna-
Psychov?
you're not
instead of
grabbing your
EM2?
smokes?
Step back.
Somebody's rezzing like crazy.
Yeah, we don't move, right? We don't move.
Nope.
Have your back towards me. Oh no 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 no.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the
That's
safe
not a great pull.
zone. Allied cluster strike.
Let's go from left side. Let's go from left side.
I don't have a gas
I
mask.
don't
but
have a
I'll go.
mask.
Follow me, dogs.
Gas is moving.
Go ahead and cluster.
Keep it up.
This is not in.
Yep.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Down two up there, down two up there.
Cluster strike inbound. Gas is closing in.
Down one.
There's going to be a team underneath here.
Killed one.
You guys ready?
I'm here.
We got to get in there.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, now we'll clear our backs.
Got it.
Got gas inbound.
Do we have another
Safe zone
cluster?
relocated.
I don't think
Yes
so.
or no?
I don't think so.
No,
No,
no, no.
I used it.
Moving.
Make sure that's clayed.
It's 4v1v1.
Bye back.
Let's just rest again.
Let him do it. Let him do it. I have a smoke. When actually, we don't need to move. We don't need to move. Right here.
And this guy's got a most wanted, which is kind of dangerous.
I stunned him.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Nice, he's right, but he's close enough. He's close enough.
Closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Time's almost up. Finish them. Only 4 enemies remain. You know what.
Clock's here.
He's jumping off. He's right here.
On my way.
Get together if we can.
Targets remain.
Let's go.
It was anti-cheat. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get him out!
Oh, baby!
Let's go.
Dude, we're just like turtling around. the
Turtle
map
boys,
with
let's go.
Ryan, dude. Oh, dude.
Get him out.
There was a cheater, Deku, so we had to. They ran riots so we could beat him.
We played that so well.
Perfectly, yeah. Imagine sucking so bad.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's 2 in the last 3 games.
Imagine cheating and
Losing.
losing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, anti-cheat. You need to get better cheats, bro.
They were calling him out.
God, dude, everyone, the whole lobby was calling him out.
Well, the whole lobby was like, it's like you suck.
Good, that's what he deserves.
All right, guys, that's all I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you found it interesting and useful. I think in today's environment, before anti-cheat's out, and even if anti-cheat's not great, it's a really good idea to have one of these cheater classes set up, just so in the situation where you want to try to win the game, if there's a cheater, you can do it. And it can kind of be kind of fun a little bit to actually, set up and try to beat a cheater. It's terrible normally, but in a case where you can actually set up and beat a cheater, I mean, there's almost nothing that feels better, obviously. So I just want to show you guys this. I hope you found it interesting and useful. I will see you all in the next video, which will be out in the next day or two, probably.